Hey guys, this is the long-awaited Uno tutorial. I've been gone for testing and I'm almost back. I need to study for one last test and it's just vocabulary from what I've heard. So yeah, this is my first tutorial type video, so yeah, just bear with me. I might stutter a lot, I might be weird, but it doesn't matter. As long as I deliver the message, it's good. So you start out with one block, come out two, and come out one up block here, and now it's just a 3x3, but there's a block here and a block over there. Right? Now you just want to copy this design over with the other colors. So with the blue, the green, or this is how I like to do it. So green, yellow, green, blue, and red. So once you have this sort of setup right here, what you want to do is put a blue concrete like this, so it's coming out a diagonal, and another lime concrete here like that. Next, you want to put down yellow concrete over here, coming out this way, and the red concrete over here. The blocks we need now are the depots, andesite funnels, redstone dust, and the dropper. So you want to place down all your depots on these concrete blocks over here. Then you want to get your droppers facing into each other like so. So this is going to be the mixer, or where the cards is going to be. Crap. And it's like, boom, there we go. So now they're all facing into each other. So it's just kind of circling around. Then you want to put some redstone all along the top of this, like that. Boom. Then we put some funnels here to dispense items onto these depots. Now this is going to be used for a bit later, but it's best to set it up now. So what you want is to make some shafts like so, and like this. So it's just 3 shafts in a row. Then you want to connect it all with belts. Place cogwheels on the top of each corner and on the bottom. So the creative motor, or this is just to show you what the speed should be. This one has to be 48. And then all the way over here, place down shafts like this and this. And let's go over here a bit. So you want the exact same design for over here, except this motor has to be 64. Next, you want to place down redstone torches all along this side, and we're going to be placing redstone links over here, but that's for a bit later. Next, we want to work on the clock for the mixing, or I'll just say the deck. Or not like that. So we just want to go for the shuffler. So carefully place down the observers like this, and yeah, this one they just make it. This is an observer clock, so this will be facing this, or no, sorry. This sticky piston will push this observer in front of this observer, so they're both updating each other, and then this is just pulsing like rapid fired. And once it's filled up, it doesn't make a sound. So when droppers have items inside and they shoot items into another thing, it doesn't make a sound. So perfect. And over here, you would want to put a redstone torch here, but for the sake of my sanity, I will not put that there. So this is part 1. This is the main mechanism of the system. Now we shall move on to the cool part, which is just the base. Now what you want to start out with is come out 1 block here, and then 2 blocks like so. So there's 2 blocks over here and like this. So now there's 1 gap, a block gap here, 2, 2. And then for each of the sides, I think it's a 9x9. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I lied, it's 11x11. So you just want to make an 11x11 frame. Now this is where the concrete comes back into play. So get all your concrete pieces back into your inventory. And let's get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to get this. This is what I like to do. So the red side's over here. So you want to make a 2x5, and then come out 2 blocks over here, and then a depot. I forgot to put this in my inventory. A depot right there. Then you just want to do that thing all around. So like another 2x5 over here, and I forgot to do the daylight cycle. So you just want to copy this design all around. Crap, I forgot the order. So you see how it's like this? Perfect. Now this is where we can get to the mechanical arms. So once you have your mechanical arms, what you want to do is for the green one, obviously, you get the green concrete. Okay, so you right click on the depot with the green concrete under it. And then you right click 2 times on the concrete, or on this depot over here, the green section. So input and output, and you place this here. You do that for the same for all of these, so 2 like that, red, this, and then like that. So all of these are going to be outputting to their respective colors. Next, you want to fill up these small gaps, and then like this. So one brass casing covering each of the depots and leaving one space empty between all of these. These are going to be spaces for the redstone links. So after you do that, you want to place down these these brass casings along like so. So it creates this nice little thing. I'm explaining this very poorly. I hope you understand. So once you have this, what is next, you may ask? Well, I'm glad. Okay, crap. I don't even know where this is going. You gotta get a button, alright? You gotta get a button. It has to be stone too. If it's a wooden button, wooden buttons and stone buttons have different lengths of pulses, right? So stone buttons are usually shorter than wooden buttons, and that is better for our systems because if it's longer, then it'll just jam. You want to put one button on every single side in the center of these this 1x3. Next, you get some redstone links. Now this is where things will get a little complicated and messy. So place down links all across the bottom of these cracks. And then for frequency 1, and this is probably just the easiest thing to do in my opinion. Place down the concrete color, like that. And then along the backs of these these concrete, make sure you have your hand out and shift right click on them to make them receive the signal. And then just connect it like so. There we go. Now we have connected all of our card calling systems. Pretty nice. Alright, so here are the items you need for this next section. Hopper, green carpet, chute, green shulker box, brass casing, and glowstone. So what we want to do is place a hopper going inside this dropper, then a chute on top of it, and then right click on that chute over here, and then another hopper. So it extends like this at a 45-degree angle, and then another hopper going into this chute. Then you want to put down a green shulker box up here, and a brass casing down here. And we're gonna put a redstone link here eventually because we can't get to that yet because we need to have the roof to do that. Next, fill up this with glowstone. You don't have to do this. This is just an easy way to light it up so that it's nicer, and then cover them up with green carpet. So now we have this sort of thing going on over here. So what is next, or what we have to do next is raise this up a couple blocks. You want 3 blocks, or you want to raise it up 4 blocks so that you have 3 blocks to for each person to be in. 3, 4, and then just circle around all the way with the brass casings. Once you're done with this, you want to go to the middle and go up 2 blocks and place 2 colored concretes like this so it matches up with this, or this line over here, the brass casing this way, and you want to do that all around like so with their respective colors like this, so like the chrome logo. Then you want to get a redstone lamp under this and place it there with a lever on it. Okay, so now we move on to the very top. So place down a redstone torch and then build 2 blocks up with brass casings and then place down a redstone link. On that redstone link on frequency 1, I prefer to put brass casing because this is just signifying that it's the general use of or just that lever, or it's the general one, where it has 2 functions. You want to put redstone links on both of these blocks and brass casings on here, so that it's connected to that one signal up there. So you see all this. Now you want to place a redstone torch here. Don't do that. That's actually ear rape. There we go. Now this is off. This is also connected up there. And now we're set in that department. Next, just fill up this roof with a bunch of brass casings. And I'm just going to cut this part out because it's really not important. Next, get some birch panes from the create mod. It's not a custom mod, it's not from any other mod, it's just create. This is all create, by the way. And then just build along these sides, so build 2x3s along this area, and then build 1 more block in, and then start circling around like this. And just an added bonus, I forgot to mention this, put 1 more glass pane over here on this corner of the brass casing so that they can't see into your area, or they just can't reach your button. We're pretty much done with the machine. Now that's the Uno machine in full, but I also added this other section that I haven't put in the previous Uno video, which is the sliding door on the corners so that it kind of locks the player in. Now if you don't want to watch that, you can sign off the video now, but if you do, or if you are interested in that, let's just get started with that garbage. All right. So this needs framed glass, or yeah, so get some framed glass and fill up all this space in your build except for the corner. So except for this corner right here, for every single side, you don't want to fill that up. It's not ideal. Or that's the spot where the door is going to be coming into play. So what you want to do, we need to set up the sticky pistons. So we want to build up 2 blocks and place 1 more block at the top, and then place a brass casing on top or under it, on the face. And we want these poles to be facing like this way, kind of. I don't even know how to describe it. My vocabulary is very limited, as you can't tell. Alright, so now we get to the cool stuff at the very top. So we have the toggle, you need power toggle latch, redstone dust, gearbox, vertical gearbox, gear shift, sequence gear shift, creative motor, any power source of your choice, shaft, and an adjustable repeater. So you want to start with 3 redstone dust going out, toggle latch, redstone dust, and an adjustable repeater, and you can keep that at 1 tick. Then you want to come out 1 more redstone dust here, sequence gear shift, can I place normally like that? And then place the redstone dust on top. Then you want to go for your gear shift and a vertical gearbox here, another vertical gearbox here, and a vertical gearbox here, and a vertical gearbox here. So just an L of vertical gearboxes. 2 normal gearboxes, shafts out going this way, and this shaft's connecting to here, and then get the belt to connect from here to there. And I totally forgot about one thing. For the piston arms, you want 2. And then knock out these blocks in the corners because these are not needed. Then we have the creative motor going in, and I think I just kept it at 16. And this gearbox, or vertical gearbox, change it to move piston and 4 meters, like so. And we can give it a quick test real quick if we get a button. There we go. Seems like it's working. And if we click it again, they'll just come back up. Now this is where, after we finish this top part, now we need to move on to the bottom. So you see this vertical gearbox here? Well, it's conveniently placed above these brass casings, right? So you just placed on shafts going this way, and then just encase them in these brass casings. So it's nice and hidden. Now over here, this is where we kind of have to work a little bit. So have the super glue in your right hand and the frame glass in your left hand, and then just do this 3 times, and then 1 brass casing, like this. So you want to copy this design all across the corners. There we go. Now that you have all these in place, you want to now move on to the sticky piston, or the mechanical pistons. So you want them in the same orientation before, but they are facing up, and connect them as you would normally with these shafts going out this way, shaft going out this way. But you also need a vertical gearbox, if I can spell, that is, vertical gearbox, to connect this to the normal peoples down here. What you want is a normal gearbox or vertical gearbox here, and another standard gearbox, and then just connect it with shafts. Get a belt like so, and boom. Now let's just click this real quick. They all should be moving down. Never mind, I lied to you. you need this to come out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect! I placed it perfectly above the ground. That is nice. I like that. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So now it should work. So as you can see, it's down normally. You can exit and enter as you please. And if you click it again, these get pushed up, and these get pushed up as well. So see, now it's locked in place, and everyone's trapped inside until the game is over. And then what you want to do inside is place a place a button on the blue concrete over here, and you're pretty much done. And I totally forgot about this one last thing. Now this is totally dependent up to you and how you want to make things sound, but you want to place a note block here with all the redstone links connected to those buttons, except for this one. Set it to anything you want, and now you have a nice way of knowing if you clicked the button or not. Like that, see? There we go. Well, that's pretty much the entire machine. Now, the cards. I made 4 of every single type of card. So from 0 to 10, or 0 to 9, +2, skip, reverse. I made 4 of each different color, or 4 cards of each type in all colors, and then 4 of the wild cards and 4 of the +4 cards. And then you just want to dump it in here and just let it mix around for a bit, and then you should be good. Now, it's not a perfect system where it'll mix it perfectly, because obviously sometimes it'll just not work at all and give you the same card over and over. But I guess that's the nature of RNG. Well, that's pretty much it. That's my first tutorial of something that I haven't been wanting to do, but I finally mustered some courage to do it. So if you guys enjoyed, thank you for watching. I don't usually ask for this, but subscribe, because we're almost to 500 and I feel like that's a cool thing. Yeah, I don't know. If I reach 1000, I'll probably use Discord Lite theme, or yeah, this Discord Lite theme for a month. Anyway, see ya, bye bye.